560. The Answer.
So as we talk about property taxes, it's amazing to watch the mind of a slave. You just think, okay, well, that's the cost. Really? It's a one-sided deal? So you buy the house, you make the payments, you maintain the property. You improve the property. Maybe you make a little touch you like. And you just pay your taxes. Why? Because the government says pay it? What's the obligation of the government? Does it have any? Well, see, in these Democrat ghettos, it has none. The government protects the predators, whether they're the local, low-living scum drug dealers or the cartels. That's who they protect. And when it comes to school, why in the world would people be 80% of their property taxes for school when you have an entire school system in CPS, the entire system that can only teach 18 out of 100 kids to read? So what the frack are you paying for? They can't live up to one obligation, not one. And you wouldn't be in this pickle if you had actual reporting, but you don't. You have Democrat suck-ons like Andy Shaw, that pencil neck geek, and every other political reporter on every station. But arguably, the one with Paul Lisnick, the unholy forest preserve child from Lon Chaney, that one, WGN, it might be the worst because it right now is acting as a foot soldier to the mafia as it doxes ICE agents who are surveilling a rapist, a pedophile rapist. And they were waiting for the illegal alien scum, suck on, good for nothing, to get home so they could get him the frack out of our country. And WGN said, no. We're gonna prevent that. So they went there with their news cameras and they called everybody else.
Out on location with ICE to pick up a violent criminal illegal, and WGN Chicago doxes our location.
So get the street sign first, buddy.
Yeah. Just make sure you get.
By the way, this is the same WGN that interviews gangsters like Chris Welch, that kissed the ass, big ass, of Ed Burke, that kissed the little ass of Mike Madigan for decades. All of these suck-on Democrat reporters at We Got Nothing News, among all of them suck. But this is a new low.
Out here still staking out. WGN is out here just taking pictures of where we're hidden in order to get this criminal. The local News 9 station, WGN. There's zero protesters here. The media is the ones that are burning us.
Minutes later, other left-wing activist media started showing up.
Yeah, there he goes. Zoom in, get your photo, buddy.
Literally doxing our location.
The scum, the illegal scum that they were there to pick up, had been suspected and accused of raping an underage girl. And they came with their whistles, like Corey Bush. Remember that stupid son of a dog?
If you think you might commit sexual assault, always carry a whistle. When you find yourself about to commit sexual assault, blow the whistle until someone else stops you.
It's Democrats. What wretched scum they all are. Eric Belvedere.
Good afternoon. I'd like to talk a little bit about this, the taxing that happens to a senior and what doesn't happen when you're working with an investor. They don't encourage you to get a Roth IRA because they get their fees and stuff off the gross amount. And if you pay it then, you don't have to pay it later, as far as the taxes go. But what happens after you retire, you're qualified for a senior freeze on your property taxes. If you make less than like $67,000 a year, if you take too much money out of your 401k money, it puts you over that. Like if you needed a home emergency, like you need a well or something.
Or your son needs it.
You're going to get screwed.
Or your son needs the money. And you take it out to give it to your son, it triggers the exemption. But there's two separate things, right? One is the homeowner exemption where you homestead. The other is investment. You only put investment property in a Roth. You don't put your primary residence in a Roth. Because you and your wife get a one-time exemption.
About the money you contributed I'm talking
Yeah.
about the money you contributed out of your paycheck the whole time
No.
you worked. And
I know.
it keeps going up and up and up, and you keep getting encouraged by the big numbers. But if you'd have paid the taxes on that money and made it all Roth money, it's all yours. You can go out and buy
I agree with you.
a yacht boat or whatever you damn want to.
You're 100.
And not lose
you're
your
100%.
senior freeze.
But you know what it shows you, Eric? It shows you that you're a slave even to your own money. The government
That's right.
turns you into a
Pay me
slave.
now or pay me later.
You made your money honestly. These rat pigs took all the money that they never want to pay you. Then they create other rules that if you have any left, they'll tax it again. I'm telling you, brother, I'm so mad I didn't come down here when I was 21 years old. Do you know?
I know that's what you're going to tell me to move down here. I would love to.
You
Or
could,
at least
and it's
to a
not
free state.
just here, Eric. You know, this is the thing, right? I know a lot of people don't like Florida. I get it. Fine. That's great.
Texas, Oklahoma.
There are 9 states in this country. Think about this. 9 states that charge no income tax to live in that state. There are 9 states that fight to lower property taxes. Now, what are the 9 states? What do they all have in common? None of them have mafia municipal unions.
Democrats.
None of them are run by Democrats. That's the trick. I mean, Eric, you got to hate yourself. Or if you're in on it. Now, if you're Maria Pappas and you get to walk around in your costume, you don't give a rip about paying taxes. I think she married somebody with dough. They don't pay taxes.
No.
If you're a Pritzker, you don't pay taxes. If you hire Madigan and Ed Burke and those fat-ass short-in-the-pants gangsters, you don't pay taxes. So for some,
No,
it works.
sir.
But for the honest guy, you give you your money.
I am the guy that called a couple weeks ago about the wheel stud I found in the road. I'm a mechanic, retired, and I worked my ass off chasing around garbage trucks and fixing them in every bit of weather that there is. And anybody earn their money, tip your garbage man, tip their mechanic if you see them.
Don't forget your waitress.